They're men, women, and families that gave their lives to write and map out a Constitution that's about that thick. It's only about 7 pages. You stack them on top of each other. The Obamacare deal was about this high, and we had to pass it to see what's in it, and we're getting a little surprised right now. It's not exactly what I say is the right way to do things. Folks, if you don't know this, I'm a veteran. How many veterans out there? 69, 71 Marine Corps. It's not that I wanted to go, but I went. I headed to Canada. Couldn't sing "Oh Canada," so they caught up with me. I was in the first draft lottery. The judge caught up with me, says the Army's not good enough for you, Brig. You're going in the Marines. It's the day they walked you. When you did something wrong, they did something right about it. And they walked me into the Marine Corps, and the judge asked me, gave me a choice. Brig, today you have a choice, the Green Beach, which was the local jail for about 1.5 years, or the Marine Corps. He asked me, Brig, what's your decision? I said, Judge, I've always wanted to be a Marine. I served faithfully 18 months, meritorious promotion, E4. Degraded to E0 with one statement because my first sergeant I told him he wasn't God and he didn't believe it. But folks, it changed my life forever. I swore, I raised my hand to pledge at that time with 17, 18, and 19-year-olds fresh out of high school to defend my country against foreign and domestic enemies. At that time, we had a foreign enemy. I never would have thought 30 years later I would see that we have a domestic enemy. Folks, I want to tell you something. We're here tonight. We are Ultimate Success America. This company was birthed out of a need. I watched the election, this past election, some 9 months ago on September, and I watched at 11:15, I watched what happened. And I cried over my country like I've never cried before. I wept bitterly over the heart and the soul of America. Folks, I'm going to tell you, I've recruited millions of people, done billions of dollars in business. I've left it all behind to do one thing. God's asked me if I'm willing to step out, because anytime people come into bondage, they got to get delivered. And I'm telling you something, I feel like my kids, 27, 24, and 20, are into bondage and they're about to lose the very freedoms I swore to fight for. I will defend my country against foreign and domestic enemies. And we're here with a Christian conservative organization. That's you. There's nothing more country than country music fans. People that sing, talk about, and live God, family, country, and business. So the USA organization was birthed to do one thing, to go head-to-head with the left-wing liberal loon organizations that are undermining our society and trying to take back our country away from us that my friends, my family have spilled blood over so that we can have the freedom to do what we're doing right here tonight. How many of y'all feel like me? Something's got to be done. Something's got to be done now. And here's what I can share with you. Do not feel hopeless. I'm going to take it to the 60,000 foot level and turn it back over to these guys. God says this, if God be for us, who can be against us? We may be outnumbered by the